Louise of Lorraine was Queen of France as the wife of King Henry III from 1575 until his death in 1589. After her husband's death, she held the title of Duchess of Berry. Louise was born in Nomeny in the Duchy of Bar on April 30, 1553. Her parents were Nicholas of Lorraine, Duke of Mercœur, and his first wife, Countess Margaret of Egmont. Her mother died shortly before her first birthday in 1554, and her father quickly remarried, in 1555, Princess Joanna of Savoy-Nemours. Her stepmother gave her a solid classical education, but she too died in 1568, when Louise was only 10 years old. Her father married for the third and last time, a year later in 1569. In 1573, Louise met Henry, Duke of Anjou. She attracted Henry's interest during a celebration in honor of Henry's election as King of Poland and Lithuania. Louise was described as a beautiful and delicate blonde girl with a white complexion, light brown eyes with a slender and refined silhouette. Her upbringing reportedly resulted in her personality being quiet, dutiful, and pious. Following the death of Charles IX of France, Henry of Poland and Lithuania succeeded him under the name of Henry III of France. Louise was with her family traveling to Reims for Henry's coronation, when Philippe Hurault de Cheverny and Michel du Guesclin arrived to make Henry's marriage proposal. Louise and Henry's wedding took place at the Cathedral of Reims in a ceremony celebrated by Charles, Cardinal de Bourbon 2 days after Henry's coronation, February 15, 1575. Thanks to her calm personality, Louise duly accepted her husband's eccentricities. For example, Henry III loved to dress her in elegant dresses and made her into something of a fashion doll. She readily accepted this because she was happy for his attention. The marriage did not produce children. Apparently Louise was pregnant at the beginning of her marriage, but had a miscarriage in May 1575. The queen blamed herself for this and as a result became thin, suffering bouts of depression. As queen consort, Louise was given a great representational role by Henry, participating in ceremonies, parties, and receptions at his side. She was never involved in state affairs except in a purely ceremonial sense. On August 1, 1589, Henry was assassinated by the Dominican Jacques Clement. Louise fell into a state of permanent depression and began to dress in white, the traditional mourning color of French queens, being nicknamed the White Queen. Following her husband's death and for the next 11 years, Louise lived at the Château de Chenonceau, which she received as inheritance from her mother-in-law. She installed her room on the second floor and she covered the walls with black. The decor was rather somber with the attributes ordinarily reserved for mourning: crosses, shovels and tips of the burial, cornucopia shedding tears. This black and silver decoration was reproduced on the curtains of the bed and the windows. Louise died on January 29, 1601. In September 1603, a papal bull ordered the construction of a convent of Capuchins in Paris to bury her, which was done on March 20, 1608. Her remains, found in October 1805, are located since 1817 in the Royal Crypt of St. Denis Basilica. She was the only queen consort prior to the French Revolution to actually be buried in a tomb bearing her name in St. Denis.